YouTube yet, kind of deal. So let me make sure on that. Well, I'll put this on the screen. So while we get your feedback on what you think of this lineup, Chiesa by itself is one that will make you fall off your chair over here. But what do you make of the lineup overall?
Uh, well, we've always talked about Chiesa in the middle, right? Like, see how he is going to be there because obviously, sorry, not Jota, Diaz best on the left side. Uh, Not a nine, although he's performed pretty well in that position over the last few weeks, over the entire season, to be fair. And uh, obviously, Slot has seen something finally, in training, fitness wise, for him to start him there, or maybe it's just I don't know. Maybe it's because it's the last away game of the season. We want him to get a winner's medal, and we wanted to actually see how he is there. I don't know personally, but whatever it is, I'm looking forward to it because in terms of our nines this year, there's a reason that Diaz has been our first nine, our first choice nine. It's just been rock bottom there. So listen, I'm curious to see how he's gonna do. I don't know if a good performance is gonna warrant enough for him staying next year, right? Like take that with a grain of salt, whatever performance he has, but regardless, I'm looking forward to it, man. Like
Yeah,
we've been
that's the odd part. He flat out said, I think it was before it was this pre-match press conference, that he did
right.
come out and say, hey, you know what? This doesn't have, like, he's not going to, the last 2 weeks is not going to make or break a player. So
Mm.
then he's not going to, wash away what they did the entire year and say, oh, wow, like you suck now, so you're gone. And I think it's vice versa. The decisions have been made, which makes him starting a bit more interesting, to be honest with you, because then
Maybe he's seen
it's a
something.
decision for him to stick around. Because I would think if you wanted to keep him around, it's almost like if you wanted to move him, I should say, it's almost like risky to have him be out here playing today with a possible injury or something like that. But maybe they don't look that deep into it. I mean, you have Elliott's out there as well. Saboslai drops back. So this is what I was talking about this morning with all the Florian Wirtz talk. I was like, I wonder if he comes in there and Soboslai becomes an option to come back and rotate with like McAllister and
Yes.
Gravenberg and stuff like that over there, or does he play like a false nine up top, which is what probably we're gonna see mostly Chiesa doing today. I just want Mo to get his assists. If I'm Mo, I'm looking at this. I'm like, I just want him to get his numbers, his assists and goals and stuff like that. So as long as it doesn't affect him, and Chiesa does not go to trying to fly solo. I think the few times I've seen him, he has been almost like trying too hard to make an impact. But
Yeah.
this is a different scenario. He's starting. It's a league match. There's no leash. Like he doesn't have to worry about being yanked after like 30 minutes, 45 minutes or whatever. So it might maybe like help him play better and play more freely and play within the game and stuff. I don't know, man. You're teasing me, Rebellion. I don't know.
I would say Kirkez is pretty much, I would say 90%. What do you think? Because
That scared me with this crap.
like I mean, listen, Furtz is like one of the dream signings, but then I saw Sir Z's post on Discord a few a few hours ago. The nonchalant gimmick, I think we should run that, man. Like just go like, if he comes in, then that's good. If
That was
not,
me all morning this
yeah,
morning.
yeah.
The Red Rebellion is trying to get me going again. But yeah, I don't know. That's like I say, might be my coping mechanism. Gomez on the bench, by the way. Would love a Gomez appearance and a goal later today.
Score a pen. If we score a pen, you just have to, right? For the culture, you just have to. Especially since I don't know, it's probably his last year with us. I don't know. Like, I would love to keep him,
Yeah, I
but
don't know, dude. Like when
yeah,
you get this makes like so many questions in terms of when you bring Frimpong and Kerkez in, how we're going to play. Are we going to suddenly play three in the back or something like that, maybe? And these guys are going to be wing backs. I don't know. A lot of like options come up. So maybe Gomez does find himself a spot there. 7 minutes to go over here. Red Rebellion says, yes, I did see that, but I mean,
it's
I
up
can
to
make
him.
it for words too. If it's only
Yeah,
like a million, that they're gonna laugh it off. And my fear was the fact that these bids coming in are basically the goal of the camp of words, where they get maybe Bayern to commit more than they normally would, or they will be willing to, and stuff like that. I just hope we're not being the. I mean, that's true, but I don't know. Like when you see names, you almost try to make sense of them, and who better to make sense of things than hands up in the air, waving like you don't care. What is going on? You like all kinds of. This must be the new palace you're joining us from, correct?
Nope, not yet.
Not still the old palace. Okay.
Still the old palace. Not the Crystal Palace, though. I can tell you that. All right, we're good. We're in. I think
You're kind of echoing over here. I don't know.
Yeah, a little bit.
Now I should be good.
You are good, because I think you were on Discord
Correct.
echoing. All right. Okay.
So what are we talking about? Chiesa? Chiesa only? Is that what we're talking about?
Why would we even talk about Chiesa? I don't know. Yeah. What do you say about the lineup, man? Like Chiesa starting. Does it mean anything?
No, it's just fun. We finally got what we've been praying for, and so I think it should be interesting. I'm excited to see how he sets up between Gakpo and Mo, because I feel like anytime we've seen Chiesa start, he's been with a bunch of guys, for lack of a better word, not starting 11 quality, so to speak. So it'll be good to see him at least between those two and see what he can do with in that setting, rather than a setting of just a mixed match of guys trying to start a game together.
That's fair, actually. Are you like John? Notice that it's always McAllister being rested, and I think we were talking about it. The fact
Deserved.
I think he has been playing he has been the one rested. Like I'm shocked that okay, last week you had off, so this week Gravenberg rests or something like that. And I know McAllister has played anything and everything over the last couple of years with Copa America, World Cup, and stuff like that. So probably has the most miles. I don't know. It's probably the guy I enjoy watching the most, to be honest with you. That's probably why I kind of miss it when he's out there. He's not out there. But what do you think about Szoboszlai in that role, assuming he's in that role?
Again, like I know the gentleman here, Red Rebellion, said that how we set up doesn't really matter. But what Slot said a few weeks ago about how this is sort of an extended preseason, seeing how he's going to maybe see how other guys fit in certain positions. I've always thought, why not give Szoboszlai a go at that dual six, like the other holding midfielder? I get it, why he wasn't placed there, because the pressing that he gives is too good to be replaced. But again, if this is an extension of the preseason that we're going to have in a few months from time, we're probably going to get that pure playmaker, maybe a Florian Wirtz, maybe someone else, right? So we're putting in Szoboszlai to do the exact dirty work that we've been seeing him do over the last few months. Again, kind of like the whole Chiesa thing, looking forward to it. And that's kind of like the luxury that I'm enjoying over the last few weeks. We blew a 2-0 lead. We lost 3-1 at Chelsea, and I don't care. I'm happy seeing how these players are going to go. And it's just vibes, man. It's just vibes. I'm loving the vibes here, seeing how we're going to set up next year maybe, and just playing carefree. Right.
That was nice, by the way. When you said Florian Wirtz, like it's Mateusz's ears, like it's when I say walk or snack next to Stitch or Leo, like it's just like what? Like how reliable or how much of a believer are you in the whole Florian Wirtz thing, Mateusz?
Sorry.
I go for it, John.
No, I was gonna say I'm gonna go with the.
I know what he's gonna say a bit of both. So what are you gonna?
No, I wasn't gonna go.
No, he's saying that about me. I'm a huge fan of Florian Wirtz. I think there is record in the Discord of me back 2 years ago just salivating over the idea of having him in a Klopp side.
Yeah,
it might even be better in a slot side, honestly, because there is actually a better role for him. So now it's more exciting. Do I think there are some legs? I think there are some legs. I think they're like shorter, stubby legs, though. I don't think they're quite there, because I think the longer legs are there for Bayern. And I think that's just the nature of him being from Germany, the links between him and Bayern for the last several years. And it just seems like, good German prospects will end up at Bayern more often than not. So I think because of that, I'm trying to temper my excitement. But even if let's say the Liverpool get an offer that's accepted in that anything over 100 million, that is such a statement signing one way or another, right? I mean, that's a big statement to make for Slot, for the rest of the team, for the rest of the league. So I think I'd be super excited to see him. I would love to have him here, but I think the percentages, it's probably between like 20 and 30% in my head.
The way you were building that up, Mateusz, I expected it to be a little higher.
I told
20
you.
to 30%.
Short stubby legs, 30%. That's as far as I'll go. It's all about managing expectations, right? Being in retail for so long and managing people and managing customers and clients, the number one thing you can always do is manage expectations. So the easier you can manage those expectations, the better off you're going to be. So if I tell myself there's a 20 to 30% chance, and all of a sudden we get the here we go, man, I'm over the moon. But if we see the here we go to Bayern, that 30% of me is kind of dead, but 70% of me is still good.
So this is the Monday morning coping mechanism we have with Mateusz. Yeah, you just kind of like be like, if it happens, it'll be great. And then like, but kind of look like, is it gonna happen though? Kind of, and then if it doesn't happen, you're like, oh, I did that. I still don't think. I mean, I've been saying this. Spencer says Debbie Downer. I do think, I don't know, in Germany, man, what Bayern wants, Bayern gets. So it's kind of like an audio. And look, with Frimpong, for example, like you could see why Liverpool, the whole project would be interesting and exciting for him, knowing that he is like Dutch, Van Dijk is there, Gakpo is there, Gravenberg is there, and stuff. Like I just don't see a lot of things to entice words for Liverpool over Bayern. It's easy to convince us. We don't need any convincing. But I just don't know if there is anything for them to be excited about because no other Germans. I mean, competing for titles and everything like that is something he can do in Bayern, and he doesn't have to go to a different culture and risk the old adjustment period and stuff like that. So it would have to be somebody who's really up for a big challenge or who's getting a lot more than he would at Bayern is the way I look at it. That's why I feel like it's kind of like a,
I guess, but if you listen to, depending on how much you believe the things that you read, if you listen to the way that he conducts himself, the way that he talks about his family, the way that he talks about money, he doesn't seem like the type that wouldn't enjoy a type of experience like he could have in England at Liverpool, right? It doesn't sound like he's a guy that would just be stuck. But it's hard to convince someone to leave their country, not play for the most successful club of that country while still making a bucket load of money at the same time.
True.
I'll ask you guys this though. What can we possibly offer him that could turn his head other than a big contract, of course?
Well, we can offer him a nice friendship with Mo. I think that's
I was
pretty
thinking
enticing.
maybe like, sorry, Mateusz, but maybe like the prospect of him becoming the next Mo, because he's got that in him. I feel.
Oh,
almost.
Speaking of almost,
yeah.
I think. Well, I just think they're different players. I see what you mean. I mean, you could sell him the dream of being a legend of the club, right? But I don't know if you expect to have someone like him for 8, 9, 10 years. I think he's more of a 4 to 6 year kind of guy. And part of that could be just always having the Bayern thing over your shoulder. I don't know. I would love to say maybe financially just have a bunch of bonuses based off of trophies and goals and assists,
right,
because that's the way you can entice almost anyone, right? The more you do of this, the more money I'm going to give you if you do this. And so if that's something that motivates him, then great. But if money isn't a motivator for him, then you can just show him the last 8, 9 years, show him the fans, show him the team, and hopefully maybe that would be enough.
Right. Show him those celebrations after we won the title. Like that's just a marketing ploy in and of itself, I would think. Like,
and that's the romantic in us, I think, because that's how we're gonna look at it.
This is like a very interesting lineup, man, and it's going to be. This has to be a very interesting game and a fun game to watch for the neutral too. I think Brighton plays really open. Nobody has anything to lose. We're out there for fun. But you do have some players who kind of, I don't know, like they have to make a statement, but you would think they will be out there to prove something. That's what it helps. I think I was talking about this earlier. Mo is Mo, right? He's going to want to get his numbers and everything anyway. But, like having Elliott, having
Nice ball.
Yes, out there and everything like that is a lot better way to go than people who know, like, I don't know, Nunez, for example.
Oh, for sure. And what was that? I think the Saudis are in for him again. Like, we legitimately could make a record fee from this guy, and I would fly all the way to Liverpool and drive him to the airport myself if that was the case.
We were doing another fundraiser this morning for a helicopter, so we can just like fly him direct from one spot to the other. But I don't know, because actually we were talking. People in the audience asking this morning if we could maybe swing something with Atletico Madrid and give him and some money to get Alvarez. How into it are you guys with that scenario, or how much do you guys think it would take to give
I am
with him?
So into that scenario. The problem is that I don't think Atletico would be into that scennario enough for it to make sense, because I think they'd be like, Nunez plus, okay, let's do Nunez plus 60. Like, I think that's
Is that good?
I think it's bad for us. Nunez plus 60 million
for Alvarez.
I mean, how much do you think if you outright bought Alvarez?
70.
Yeah, 70.
Oh, that's
75.
It? He shows 90. I guess his value shows 90. I don't think so. I think it would take a lot more. That's pretty much.
If we're getting like 90, we're getting him in installments probably. Like, I would say, get the Klarna in there. You know what I mean? Like,
I guess.
If you sign Isak, for example, let's say, right? What are we talking? 100?
Well, I mean, given what Newcastle have been kind of saying and the fact that he's in the country already, probably 120, 130. Yeah. But I wouldn't want to spend that on a guy like Isak, as good as he is, because there's durability issues there.
True.
Yeah.
True.
He's sorry.
Well, great.
No, you're fine. No, Alvarez, I think he could go for 90. I didn't realize that was what his market value was at right now. In my head, for some reason, I just had 70. So if we're talking Nunez plus, then let's say Nunez plus 80. Like, that's, I think Nunez to Atletico for Alvarez is worth 10 million.
I think Nunez this could be good, by the way.
Who's taking it? I can't see.
Sobo.
Oh, come on.
Ah, great.
That was horrible.
Could have been good.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Fletchrape says, I'm an Arsenal fan. Hey, anybody is welcome, man.
James Milner.
Need your thoughts on Cunha to United. That's funny because right before we went live, there's Milner. Right before we went live, we were kind of talking about it with John. Mateusz, where are you at with that? It seems more and more likely it's similar to us with Frimpong, maybe, like almost a done deal kind of thing. Is that a good signing? Is that a signing that says, damn it, man, they got him, or what?
I thought that has been done for like a month now, it feels like. So I'm not too surprised by it. I think he's a great player. I think he's a skilled player. I think mentally he's not all there. And I think going into that situation at United with how almost fragile he is mentally and how he reacts, I don't necessarily think it's going to be a great emotional fit. I think we'll see good flashes because he's just a good player. But I really don't think that it's going to do much in way of when we'll look at the fixtures and go United. Oh, I'm just so worried to play Cunha. I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not worried about it. I think he's too immature of a player to worry about, and that's why I didn't want to hear.
Because we literally said the same exact thing in terms of a signing for United. I would be less worried if he was coming here to this. I mean, it's really exactly what I think United doesn't need. I'm Turkish.
Huge.
We're from all over the place, man. I'm originally Turkish, but I'm in the U.S., Chicago. The Polish prince to my right over there on the screen is also in Chicago with some Polish roots.
I was originally from
born and raised. Well, born, not raised. And then we have John, who's actually from.
I'm Filipino. Yeah, I'm Filipino. So, like,
there's no Americans here, but
there's no pure American here now. No.
Oh, Brazilian. So, what do you think about Cunha then? I mean, that's the thing. I like Cunha as a player, but that's dangerous.
Hey, we got it right back there for the clearance.
I know. Hey,
yeah, France would have let that go. But I think he's a good player, and I would have for example, Nah, that was
Hell
a late
no! Come
dive
on.
at best.
Get up. Oh,
Give him
Chiesa,
a yellow.
what a
That was
ball.
embarrassing.
Yeah.
What a ball from Chiesa. That's all he needed.
That was
One
from
touch.
Chiesa.
That was from Chiesa. Goal.
Yes. Ah,
Oh,
is it a pen? I don't know. Let's see
That
in
is
the
not a pen.
replay over here. But
the chat
it
is
looks
probably
like
like
he
2
felt
minutes
it.
ahead of it.
My
Oh.
God, give him a
And then-
yellow. Give him a yellow. My God.
Oh,
My
no, man,
goodness.
that's a penalty.
You think so?
There's contact there.
Minimal. Like he was
He
waiting
just
for
didn't
it.
dive right away. That's if it's the forwards.
I
think
don't
he
know.
dives right away and it's a penalty. He just tried to keep going, and looks like we're.
We going to
understand
VAR?
stop it, or this is when we lose out on not having the sound over here. But
Yeah, how far ahead is the chat? I'm trying
yeah,
not to
exactly
look,
right.
chat.
Like, tell us.
I'm trying not to look from you guys got to give us like
turn the comments off. I'll let you know what people are saying. But
I put it
No.
on private chat, so I don't see nothing. So
the chat needs to wait 2 minutes before you say anything
Dude,
that happens in the
Spencer
game.
is from the future. Like he just.
Oh,
Oh no, that wasn't Case.
What a
That
goal.
was Bradley. Is it Elliott? Yeah.
what a goal!
that was Bradley and Elliott.
What happened to the penalty thing is the most important.
Because it's
thing.
not a
I'm gonna
pen,
go
man.
back to that.
Because it's not a pen.
Look, Timucin refs now, and he thinks he knows the rules. Clearly, he doesn't.
I don't.
You know
think that
what?
was.
Where's
Mateusz,
my
did you
yellow
think
card?
that was a
Just for
pen?
that comment. That's dissent, baby. That's dissent.
I need another angle because I didn't see it.
For me, it just goes down way too easily. Like he knows the challenge of. And granted, it was Gravenberg as well. That's why I'm super.
Solo, beautiful to know. God, who needs Trent?
That's
Sorry. Are we done talking about Trent? I don't know where we're at with Trent. Are we done for good or?
So we don't have to go back and look.
Look at this nutmeg.
Ooh.
And that's a tap in. That's a nice goal.
Yeah, and he defended like the play before as well. Like cut out that ball. Like see that, Trent?
Well, maybe he's saying we don't need Jeremy Frimpong after all.
It is 1-0 Flex Drive. Yeah, I was asking Flex Drive, like, what do you think of the whole Cunha thing? To me,
No pen.
comes like no pen. Yeah, I honestly think that's on the player not to take a good dive, but more power to him. To me, it's like the personality is too much of a match for United, like Mateusz was saying. So, and you would think they would go for something different. You don't need more like petulant people over there. You need a lot more like McAllister's and like those kinds of players. Anybody gonna stop the ball or what are we doing?
I guess you could argue that
What did it cost us, baby?
The guys you bring in, they're gonna if they match your captain, then yeah, you're gonna bring in more petulance, right?
Yeah.
That's the kind of
But you would think like you're trying to change a culture, you would try to kind of start bringing in players that are kind of
maybe the culture is to be petulant. Like Atletico-ish, you know what I mean? Like to be like.
No way! Ooh, that was a fucking brutal deflection there.
It would have been from Bradley as well, right after we just gassed him up.
Exactly.
Right?
If you genuinely want to change the culture, you have to change the players, and you can't. I don't think you can change the culture if Bruno is your captain because he's not going to change.
Yeah, see, Flexer says he thinks it's a good. I think it's a good transfer because it's a good player.
Yeah,
but
you'll definitely
on the pitch you're gonna have to worry about him. But down the road, I don't know. When you spend that much money, I know how much money he's gonna be, but I worry about how it affects long term kind of a thing. So
he'll definitely win them like 2 or 3 matches all on his own from a wonder goal or something, kind of like how Bruno does now. Like I would say, he seems like that kind of guy who, I don't know, he wouldn't want a system sort of around, but then he's kind of that guy that could get you like that moment of match. Oh, they're still looking at the pen, eh? That was the pen, right?
That
still
was
not a pen for me. Mateusz, you saw that angle. What did you think? It's still not a pen for me, man. Like,
if he fell right away,
it's a pen.
This back four you knew was going to be shaky, but
I mean,
and I saw that's like little words.
I mean, all curses,
little words mean
all swears are little words. They're like 4 or 5 letters long.
You can't chain him if that's the question. Here we go again.
Oh, Fede to
Oh,
Hart.
come on, dude.
Oh shit, I missed it. I was
I
looking
know
at
what
the
he was
chat.
trying to do, but
It's fine. Harvey's getting sold anyway.
yeah, see, this is dangerous where you don't have Van
Kwanzaa?
Dijk.
Hey,
Oh,
there's
look,
a right
look
back.
at him
Bradley.
cutting out.
What
That.
is this right back clearing balls
Yeah.
left and right over here?
He's sticking bit his man by as well. Like when he deflected that ball, the one that we worried was gonna go in. Like he stuck with his man. Like if he didn't, that probably goes in.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you know, unlike others.
Unlike others.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just Mateusz. I know Trent was your boy, but I'm just
No,
gonna shade him every time I get.
No, it's fine. It's one of those things. Like I've said, there's really no player bigger than the club. It just was a different situation, sort of just growing up with him, and that was the big thing for me. It just felt a little different, but I'm done with him, man.
I had a session. I had a session with my boys before I went out last Wednesday, and I know I put like on the previous short that I still see Trent as a legend. I take that back and retract that shit immediately, like right now. Like over the last few days, I've had time to reflect on how everything has been done. Yeah.
I think the more it comes out, the worse it looks.
Yeah, the worse.
Yeah. Van Dijk, we probably have too much beer in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, Van Dijk's still drunk. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
I think the problem too with Trent that when I started seeing, fans as split as they were online, and then some of them saying things like him being a bigger legend than Steven Gerrard, and at that moment I had to sit back and think, no, that's not true. And then that everything else perspective wise was just made it worse,
Oh,
that's playing out from the back.
Oh, look at that gravy turn.
Oh yeah,
oh,
I was about to say it.
Chiesa can't control the ball, but what are you gonna do? I don't know.
You had people wanting an endo over that silky smooth Gravenberg turn, man. I just can't get over it at the start of the year. I can't get over it. I can't get over it. Like you had folks that wanted ball winners. My God. Like when we would have like 70% possession.
I was not one of those guys, I'm proud to say.
My God. I just that's why every chance I get when Saidu's around, I just have to
Saidu still wants a number.
John, I got Gravenberg's name on the alternate kit this year for you. So
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, jeez. You saw the leaks of the new kits, by the way. Anyone? Like, what do y'all think of it? Like,
I think they're great. I think they look good. But yeah, they're all so similar, and everyone was crying about Nike for so long, and then everyone's like, "Oh, Adidas," and then they put that out, and then you see how much the same they are across three, and then how similar they are to other teams' kits that they're doing this year. But no, it's not Nike, so it's fine. But they're still beautiful, I think, especially with the Premier League patch on there, the winners patch. I think they're going to look fantastic. That was definitely a push from Bradley.
If Trent was there,
do you buy more than one jersey this offseason when they're all so much the same? You're just buying a different color version of the same shirt. Like I would definitely like. I think it's the third kit that I really like color wise, but I'm not gonna like. There are years when you buy like two of them and stuff like that. I just don't see me buying all three of them when they're all the same. Ultimately,
I think for me, my family and Michelle, they know what I'm pretty much what I like every year for my birthday.
Fashion, so there's
that. Well, not that, but so much like I know that Michelle's going to buy me one kit, and then my family's going to buy me a second kit. So all I need to do is buy one kit a year, and then I've got the three taken care of. So I usually get all three because I have them the other two as gifts.
Life of a prince, John.
I'm running out of wardrobe space, so I gotta settle for just one next season. So.
Spit that out. There's always room.
Like I had to fold some of the older ones to make room for the hanging. Yeah. So
you know what you need in your closet.
Oh, I got that. I just watched that this morning, but it's not quite dry yet.
Yes, the number 20 shirt. Actually, the link is in the description for our two number 20 shirts that are available over here. I figured I would rock one of those. I mean that, man. Nobody needs your scammy links over here in the comments. So let me delete those for you. Let me help you out and delete those for you.
Press is looking good. I was worried about it without Szoboszlai leading the way.
But Sobo's still all over the place, honestly.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. I don't know if you can take that out of him. I mean, he is playing, like to the left-hand side. He is a lot higher up than McAllister would be right now, though. But
there he is.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Good team.
Yeah, he was late for that one. That's a good foul.
How far is Mo away? 2 assists, was it?
2, I think. Yeah.
Costas, win it for Tim. Win it for Tim. Let's go.
There is your 12-year-old left back who got shouldered.
I was willing him to win it for you, man. Look at that. Look at that. People wanted a ball winner, man. People wanted a ball winner. Like, you see that.
I want a left back who doesn't have the strength of a 12-year-old. That's not too much to ask, I think.
That's okay. Have you seen Kirkes? He's built like a man.
Yeah. You know that line from Avengers? Simicast is a dude. Kirkes is a man. Yeah.
I noticed the Liverpool social media put out like a Costas over the years kind of a post the other day too. I took that as a farewell post. There's Chiesa. The moment everybody's been waiting for, he got pushed. That's a foul.
Costas is much higher than Trent right now in terms of my goodwill rankings, though. Let's be real. Like, dude won us the FA Cup. Let's be real.
Yeah. What is Trent?
Stop saying that. Like, he just happened to be the guy that took the penalty kick.
Yes, but you have to
still. Yeah, he still got to score it.
Could have been anybody. Like,
you still got to score it, my guy. Like,
could have been anybody. Did you see our penalty shootouts against PSG? Could have been anybody. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, to say that he won us the FA Cup that everybody does because he was the guy to take the last penalty.
Yeah, I mean, technically, it's not wrong, man. It's not wrong. Like, it's like someone had to take that pen. Someone had to take
incomplete. Let's say it's not. That's a foul. Let's say it's not wrong, but it's very incomplete. Let's go with that.
You gotta have him above Trent at this point, though, Tim. Like, you gotta
as a club legend, 100%.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta like.
I mean, who can forget that corner he took quickly?
That was
Robertson.
What are you talking about? There goes Kwanzaa.
That was Robertson. What are you talking about, man?
It was Robertson.
Yeah.
Or Bradley.
Yeah.
Actually, it might have been Tyler Morton now that I think about it.
Mo doesn't want to do a hockey assist, I think, but
give it to Fetty.
Didn't even get a corner out of that. Estupinian.
Hold on. How's my fantasy team looking? Oh, I captained Isak. Nice.
Oh man, I gave up on that weeks ago.
I actually tried to care this year, and I have been. So I'm kind of bummed that I captained Isak.
What's your overall rank?
In the what?
In the world. No, in the world.
In the world. Okay.
In the house.
3,925,546.
How many people are there? Like 4?
No.
4 million?
There's like 13, 14 million.
There's like 3,925,547. I'm just.
Yeah, this is gonna be my worst finish in like 7 years. It's annoying.
Yeah.
But that's what you get for giving up.
You could have been the 3rd million guy, but you gave up.
Oh, play him.
Oh, yes.
Why didn't he play Chiesa?
Gakpo. Oh, Chiesa.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Dude. Was that Bradley?
That had to have been saved, right?
Back. Am I right?
Was that Bradley or Mo?
That was Bradley.
Oh, okay, good. Because I was about to say Salah's still in Dubai.
Mo made the other run, the cross run right there.
Okay,
that's a good run, actually, but
because with the
small that run opens up basically that side. That's a good run made there, but
yeah,
this game is open as hell, man. It should be fun for the neutral.
Chiesa played that just like 2 seconds too late, probably.
I don't know. Kind of hard to put that on Chiesa there. It's on a plate. He just got to score. If that's more, then
I would have gone left to Gakpo, honestly.
Well, Harvey also was making a good run there too, right before that. So
Who
that's
was
what.
that? That was your boy Gravenberg that he walked by.
It wasn't Dubai as well, part of that contingent.
He
Part of that contingent.
literally walked by Gravenberg over there. I don't know what the hell that was. Yeah, he's lucky not to get a yellow there because he couldn't even yank him.
Listen. What does Kazi say? Credit in the bank. Yeah, dude has like sparkling green. Credit score. Like how those sites that make you measure it. Like his is like dark green, bro. Because I just
damn millennials.
Yeah, Timucin, you watch the way you talk about a player shortlisted for Player of the Year, okay? Even though most of our fan base would have put McAllister ahead of him, but that's fine.
Would you? I'm not even asking John. Would you? Just waste of time asking John about it. Would you put McAllister ahead of Gravenberg?
Yeah, because I think Mac has had a more consistent year overall. I think Gravenberg's had a rough month and a half, 2 months, where he just wasn't the 7.5, 8 out of 10 that we got so accustomed to seeing. He was more of like the 6, 6.5. But whereas McAllister's been like a 7 to 8 the whole year. So I would put McAllister a little bit.
I don't even disagree. Damn,
look at that.
Yeah, I don't disagree because but then at the same time, you would feel if you had like an adequate rotation option for Gravenberg, you probably could have maintained that 7.5 to 8.
So most like free kick goal incoming, people.
But McAllister wasn't rotated as much either, though.
True. I mean, to be fair, coming from last year where he barely played to this year where he always played, maybe that was a shock to his system.
That's true. That's fair.
Wait, why is Costas there?
Imagine this is a Costas goal. Like you gotta take.
I'm gone, dude.
You gotta do something.
It's a worldie from here. I'm gonna get off, go online, buy a Costas jersey, and I'll be right back.
I was thinking more of the lines of a giveaway, but you put that over there, man. So, like if Costas scores this goal, we're giving away a free 20 times shirt.
Most like to the left top corner. Let's do this.
Yeah, this is going into the 32nd row.
Oh, shut up.
Now he's got that look about him, man. He's scoring this. Oh, never mind.
This is like, whatever it takes this long, it's always very anticlimactic.
The negative 32nd row.
Oof, that would have been. Oh, is that a truck outside? Jesus.
Is that your guy's truck? My truck? There's something.
I thought the Amex was about to blow up.
How worried are you guys, by the way, with the whole Konate situation? Like, if it reaches a certain point, let's say it's June or July, we're starting our training camp. He still hasn't signed.
Sell him.
Yeah, sell him, man. Let's not go through the same thing again. I don't want to freaking talk contracts in like freaking October and shit again. Like, I'm done.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not in. I don't have the mental capacity to do this all over again for another year. Done.
And he's a good player, but he's not the kind of guy that you'd want to have contract conversations. He's single show. Like
he's a really good player, but he is replaceable.
Right. Like, listen, like even with all timers like Virgil and Salah, we're getting sick of that conversation. Like, what more can I say?
Right? You're right. I think we were like, whatever, man, kind of a deal. And he had suitors, but who would buy him right now? Unless you do this. I mean, here's the thing: like, it would have to be done by June or July. Otherwise, when are you gonna sell him? Nobody's gonna buy him in January when they know he's gonna be available for free.
You could see PSG maybe putting in a little bid in the summer, I think.
I got a friend who's a Real Madrid fan and said they're looking for a center back apparently, and
but they just paid for Heisen, and they're not going to pay for Ibu.
Oh right, I forgot about Heisen. Yeah, I forgot about him. Oh, so so it's not Real Madrid. Yeah,
they would take Ibu on a free. The Mafia bastards.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. If I'm PSG, I'm like, hey, I milk another season out of Marquinhos and bring in Konate the year after.
Can you get another season out of Marquinhos?
How old is Marquinhos?
Look pretty decent.
He's like 36, 37, isn't he?
Is he that old, really?
To the Google.
Oh no.
Marquinhos. Oh, he's 31. I don't know what I'm thinking of.
He's only 31,
He's,
really?
he's
Really?
Younger, he's younger than me. He looks older.
He's only 31 G's. Wasn't he playing against
Well,
us?
he's had a lot tougher life than your like kingdom.
Yeah.
was,
that's right.
was he in the PSG team that we played when Bobby scored the winning goal? He was there, right?
This is the
Yeah.
only player left from that.
Oh
That's
my
why
God.
it feels like he's been there forever.
Yeah, I think he's around I would think he's around Casemiro's age or some shit, but yeah, 31, that's insane.
A lot younger than I thought, for sure.
So overall thoughts, do we look like a squad who's been to Dubai? I wouldn't say so. We look pretty sharp.
I'd say a pleasant surprise. Pleasant surprise to what I expected.
Right. I expected us to be 2-0 down by now, honestly.
Batteries in their hand. I mean, come on. They've been back and practicing for like 3 days.
I mean,
but
I think it helps to have guys that have a point to prove, even though it does weaken your like match day squad. It's guys that are
they're still competitors, right? No, I get that. I just think sometimes that when you're in that mode in your head of competing for the league and you win it and there's that release, I think it might be hard to turn that back on all the way back to 10. So I think that's the only thing that I would see, that I could see a lot of these guys being competitive, but not having as much bite as they usually do.
Yeah. Costas altered that, by the way. Good job.
With his arm, but sure. You saw that, right? Like he got thrown midair and it hit his arm, but he was so out of control that.
Again, Tim, you got to be there. You got to do it. Kind of like that
guess.
penalty against in the FA Cup, man. You still got to do it. You still got to do the job. Like
he's like ref like a kid. He's like, it's just a kid. He didn't mean to do it.
Let's go. Let's go.
This could be good.
That's great ball.
Some of the passes like that are just mind blowing. That's what you need. Like you miss the McAllisters and stuff because he's connecting on that, or he's not rolling the dice on it at least.
Yeah.
Ozan Kabak is in the house, and big up to the Polish prince. He says he so famous in the kingdom.
Thank you, Ozan. I still love the song about you. Probably it's still a banger, even though he barely played for us.
Oh yeah, I would rank. I was telling Tim a few weeks ago, like the Luis Diaz song. I did not expect it to be that good, man.
Oh, like it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Wait, were you ranking them? And what did you rank him? You mentioned ranking, and then you just went on a tangent.
Where did I rank? I would say it's probably I have it above the Salah song easily. I have it over the Virgil song. I think it's right up there because the Bobby Firmino song is my favorite one. I would say I have it right there with it.
Okay, so if we're talking only current players, it's the best song.
It's the best song for me.
you.
Yes, it's the best song.
Oh man!
Is it because like Mo has been played to death? It's like on the radio to say they played. It's like I like the song the first time, but now it's been like 5,000 times.
No. I mean,
you guys are saying originally it's bad.
No, I still think the Salah is good, but the Diaz song has just got more rhythm to it, man. It's like you can put that on a club and you can dance to it.
Lucho's is dancey and clubby, whereas Mo's it's more of a like a.
Oh no, Brett.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
That's our right back.
You spoiled it again, Spencer. I'm gonna put Spencer on a 6 seconds delay.
Timeout.
Yeah, that was not. I mean,
a taken goal though, like. It's well taken.
Where's our right back?
Yeah, what happened there? Let's watch this again because I know it went over. Is that Konate it went over? All right, there we go.
All right, let's see.
He's off.
Costas messing up the line. Check.
He's off.
No, that's a really good run behind.
I mean, it's a great ball.
Yeah.
I mean, at least Bradley was there. Because, Trump wasn't even seeing that run, so there's that.
I mean, that's an incredible assist. because he played that off a bouncing ball from well back.
Oh, you would expect actually.
Finish was really good as well. Like,
yeah, but I think Ali could have done much better.
Yeah, you would expect Ali to do much better with that.
I think he was thinking he'd go.
He'd take another touch. I think, John. Yeah.
I do blame Trent as well.
Where's the camera pan to Trent?
Ozan says the title dream is gone. Yeah, see, you can't keep losing points like this and expect to win the title, guys.
For sure. This Ayari dude who scored, what position does he? Midfield? Like,
I think he's the attacking mid. I think like last week was like his only second goal. Like he came with like bigger hopes, and he has not done as well.
He's like a Matt O'Reilly position kind of type, where he more of a 10, I think.
So, do you guys think we come out the second half and some of the bigger boys come in? Like, do you see?
I am really, really warming up to the idea of Diaz at the 9. I know we don't like seeing him there, but at the same time, our best performances have come with him there, so I think he comes in.
I don't think anything gets changed till the 60th minute.
Yeah, so probably. Yeah, I think as much as people would be bummed about it, if there is a change, it might be Chiesa. Because Slot just hates
he might not have 90 minutes. Is that why you think, or just performance?
Well, I would
stop the ball.
Sorry, I was focusing on this. Okay.
So I would hope he has 90 minutes. He hasn't played all year.
No, that's what I mean. Like he might not be ready.
See, that's his biggest weakness. That right there.
The good thing though is not for a lack of trying. Like he didn't just watch it. Like he actually, you know what I mean? Like he was gonna put the effort in.
That's a good question, by the way. Is there a leader on the pitch? And your answer is
Mo,
but not he's not the verbal leader. So you don't have a
he's not verbal.
That's what you have in mind, but
he's very much a leader when it comes to body language, like the team has talked about before.
He could have given it to
trying to do, but tell you what, Brandenburg is not putting in a award-winning performance either. But
there we go. Still Costas, you got to be there. You got to be there. You got to do it, right?
Yeah, I mean, Trevor says has he even played 90? That's why I don't think he would play 90 only because, like, physically he probably is not ready for the intensity of like 90 minutes, and he just got a late kick. So
he's fine.
Another minute off of his.
He's fine.
I can see. I mean, does he even care about winning the game? To be honest, though, like you could put McAllister after Szoboszlai back, go to your default midfield settings, but is he even interested in that?
I mean, so the question is, how much of this, like you said at the very beginning of the game, treating this sort of like a preseason where you can see where some guys fit, where some guys don't fit. So I don't think it's going to be a matter of if he cares to win as much as if he cares to change things around to see how it works. So for the sake of that, we may see some changes, but I don't think we're going to see changes that are result based. But the results come with changes, possibly.
I just don't see Slot saying like, "Oh yeah, I guess Elliot does not work for what Szoboszlai does," because I think we all know that. I mean, I'm sure he already knows that as well. So I know he said that whole preseason thing. I just don't know if that's player based, position based. It's more of like a taking it easy kind of a deal than anything else. I just don't see him being like, "Oh, I didn't realize Elliot can't do that at this stage of the season." It's like end of May over here. Bicetic, where are we at with that? God knows. I think that's like one of the biggest unknowns for this offseason that will determine the midfield right now. Meanwhile, Michael Martin says, when a team is in this area like now, last 50 minutes, who steps up? Yeah, because like I say, Mo is not going to step up in the sense that, kind of like take charge. That's why I always like like the leaders
But-
on the middle of the pitch, or like in the Van Dijk kind of guy who's going to control the ball and the pace and stuff like that. So,
But you're comparing this game that honestly doesn't matter to the 1920 season team where it mattered up until it didn't matter as well. And then we saw when they came back from after the pandemic break that they lost several games. They didn't, and they had the same guys out there. So I don't know. I think it's a nod.
yeah. Oh, damn.
Give it to Mo.
Oh. Was that Chiesa on the receiving end of that, possibly?
That's
No.
like week one, Elliot, to try to like bring that.
Yeah, that
down
was
there with a guy barreling down on you. That's not gonna happen. Like that's too fine of a touch to make happen. I mind you, like Brighton is a good team, and they're all out there, so they're not doing the same thing that we're doing.
Yeah, they want to play in Europe.
Well, with Brentford losing yesterday, that's like kind of like a big relief for them. I don't know how much of a chance they have in Europe anymore though today. Because when I looked this morning, I think that door closed yesterday, but I'm not sure. Because with Crystal Palace winning the FA Cup, it changed everything. Because if City won, that other spot was going to be up for grabs.
Right.
And meaningful. There he goes, Player of the Year.
Oh, he had Gakpo. If only Gravenberch had a left foot.
Mm-hmm. Frustrates the hell out of me that he can't pass though. Like he can dribble through a press, but then you got to follow through.
He was off, surely. I was gonna say, that was not even. So we stopped this, but we don't. We kind of let him play forever. Even though they had the ball, they stopped it. Like they had the ball. What's the point of stopping it?
That was a weird stoppage for the offside compared to what we've seen.
Yeah, I almost feel like we carry this till 60. Then you kind of like bring the big boys in and see if you can, bring Diaz.
Maybe Jota.
Shut your mouth.
Jota, McAllister, Van Dijk.
Done with him.
You're only gonna bring 3.
I've been done with Jota as well. To be fair,
like I've been done with Jota before we even.
Dude, everyone's finally seeing the light. That
the thing is, Timucin thinks what I think about Jota is what I think about Diaz, which annoys the hell out of me. Like agenda's got an agenda.
No, John, you absolutely hate Lucho. Wish he was dead. I've heard it before.
Fucking hell,
it's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh,
you should have pulled the trigger, my guy. That's the problem with players who think too much sometimes, like Gakpo.
Have to Gakpo kind of does have that wide opening to crack a shot kind of thing, but
his right foot,
kind of getting the more aggressive Gakpo, so I'll buy it today.
He hits the ball. He strikes the ball so well that I feel like if he just lets it fly sometimes, it'll get like a wicked deflection somewhere and end up with one of our players or at the back of the net.
Okay, what are we doing here?
There's foul.
Have the kid take it.
You were throwing shade for Trent, but you'd think Costas, betrayed us the way Trent did, the way Tim talks about him, man.
I don't think he betrayed. He just has
Costas,
the strength of a 12-year-old.
Costas also won us another trophy with that assist to Van Dijk.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, there we go.
He brought the coffee to Mo before the City game too. I don't know if you guys saw that. So there was that.
Talk about what?
He brought the coffee to Mo before the game. Another key contribution he had that week.
Hey, vibes are important in the locker room, man.
Yeah.
You can joke about that all you want, but if you have a bunch of players who hate each other, they're not going to play together for each other.
Right.
I didn't make you coffee.
So no one probably brings Bruno any coffee, and that's why United is in 16th.
They probably couldn't afford coffee at this point, right?
Okay, we already talked about this. I was like, he would just like to. You guys kill me, man. You guys kill me.
Yeah, hey Ozan. I mean, we're on your side here. We were giving Costas the credit because Timucin thinks it doesn't matter to score a penalty.
I didn't say it doesn't matter to score the penalty. I said like you guys saying like he won us the trophy is a stretch.
Well, here's number 2.
Here we go. Mo assist incoming.
Oh, nope. You just knew he was gonna hog the ball, man. Like the moment he didn't release it, when he had
dude, I love Chiesa's reaction of how could you forsake me and not give me the ball? It's like, all right, this is Mo.
I'm right here. I'm Italian.
Yeah, it's like Devin George asking Kobe why he took that shot over 3 guys. Like, dude, it's Kobe. Like, what do you expect? He doesn't care that you're open, man. He's gonna take that shot.
Go sit down, kids. Kwanzaa goal incoming.
I would say Ibu. For such a big dude, how many does he have in the league? Just 1, right?
Not enough.
Yeah.
That's your answer.
Oh, Christ.
There you go. Another great Costa set piece.
Yeah, but when it mattered to him in the League Cup final.
Oh, yeah, that's what he's waiting for, the final. Just call me in the final overtime. I'll be here. No, actually, like I do like his set pieces. I think that's one of his strengths. One of his few.
I think
set pieces and coffee. Sometimes that's all you need.
And makes the vibes. Coffee. Yes, there's that.
Set pieces and vibes, like I would say.
Good old Jeremy Lin. I remember that.
Oh, that was a great 2 weeks.
Yeah. What a sensation he was. Yeah. Linsanity. I remember that.
No, it was amazing though what he did for as far as Asian representation for the league.
Oh, yeah.
There was a documentary that I watched on a plane once that I really liked about it. And maybe
private plane, I assume?
The only plane. What kind of other plane is there? You think I'm going to share a space in the air?
Nice.
Breathe someone else's air? Disgusting.
I told my pilot to put the documentary on. The life the prince lives, I swear. Dude, I didn't know Costas could break dance. Did you see that? He went low, man.
Hey.
How low can you go?
You gotta have someone other than Szoboszlai taking this at this point. Like,
I don't know if I can do another 45 minutes of hate watching. So Costas has to come off. I can't do this. I can't stand for this.
Put Trent in to replace him, so that we can continue the hate that way. But
is there no one else like after those 2 set pieces? Number 8,
Elliot.
Yeah, Harvey, it's going in.
Yeah, but the angle-wise, you would think it would be Szoboszlai.
Sobo's ball is going to hit right behind the 6-yard box.
You know what? I hope this is an assist so you can eat your words. Last kick of the game, people. Shot clock is off. Nope. Joke's on you. Oh,
my goodness.
How about them apples?
Fine. All right.
My goodness, what a goal. Like
I want a standing ovation for that one.
It's such a good goal. He killed the keeper.
The keeper was like, oh my God.
Here you go. D21 fighting the good old battle. Funny you say that because we're watching the Greek Scouser play, bro. So you explain me that. So if you do want to find out, if you really do care and want to find out, head on to our website, AmericanScouser.com.
Did he mean that? Did he mean that?
100%.
I don't think so.
I don't think he meant it.
Let's watch this again. Look at his eyes. Oh, no, he's carving that thing in. He's carving that thing in. That's a cross. But anyway, D21, you can head on over to AmericanScouser.com and read for yourself if you're really interested. Otherwise, we're enjoying watching the Greek Scouser personally. I know I am.
Are we? One of us isn't.
I love how he just came in.
Says he totally meant that. I love
how he came in. I just caught the comment, by the way. I love he came in like not watching this when he just watched this for like 2 seconds.
Thanks for the numbers. Thanks.
Listen, dude, we're not trying to assimilate or anything. We understand the significance of the word. We're not trying to be, we get it. So we don't have to come here. Yeah.
People don't think we get it, and that's the problem. And
Yeah.
at one point, like I say, when I came up with the name afterwards, I thought about switching it, but then people like D21 made me say, you know what? No, like let them figure it out for themselves, kind of a thing. But I think they're arguing over that. The ref is like, he meant that, and he's like, nope, he didn't. There's no way.
So now that it's 2-1, does he still make those subs we were talking about?
Not till 60.
60.
Probably. I don't know. That's a Hungarian knuckleball, says Ozan Kabak. I don't think he meant that, but I'll take it. That was some goal, especially after you guys talked all that shit about him.
Hey, you were laughing along, man. Like you're kind of like that kid who says he's not for bullying, but then when the thing happens, you're like they're laughing in the side.
I'm in the audience of a sitcom. You guys make the jokes. I'm like, ha ha ha. Oh man. This is like a okay. So I guess we'll take a quick break. 15 minutes over here. Go do what you have to do. Tell your butlers to do whatever they have to do around the house. And then, yeah. You better. I hope to God, for your sake, it's not Michelle over there.
Oh boy.
Because she'll take a mug in your face.
You'll see a stick fly across the screen, and you won't see me.
Yeah. So enjoy the halftime, everyone. We'll be back for the second half. All right, back in action. Well, almost back in action.
Almost.
Well, we're back in action. Ah, there's John over there coming in from his little Gravenberg temple he has built in the house.
What's going on? Sorry, I just had something to eat.
How dare you?
What are we eating, man?
I had some wafers. So there's this Filipino brand called Stico. It's like basically chocolate wafer. How do I describe it? I should have brought some in here.
So
basically
it's like
chocolate
layers
wafer.
of wafer, that kind of a thing with the chocolate cream inside.
It's chocolate wafer sticks, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had that a lot when I was a kid. I still can't let go of it now. It's addicting.
Is it like easily is Filipino food easily accessible over here?
Oh yeah.
Like grocery stuff? Okay, I just wondered.
Yeah, easily.
Because Turkish stuff is now. I'm sure Polish stuff always was, but Turkish stuff is now. Like 10 years ago or so, there were only like one or two sites. Is it better than what that is? Pandesal.
Pandesal is bread, bro. Like it's not 1:1. It's apples to oranges. Pandesal is a kind of bread.
No, John. Is it better than bread or is it not?
Just answer the damn question.
It depends what you're feeling, man. Because if you want to get filled up, then no, it's not better than Pandesal.
That was a little naughty from Costas. I'll say that.
What the?
Oh,
That-
jeez.
Look at that
This is
10-year-old.
just him telling. Oh, you think I can't be strong, huh? Like it's just.
I just threw a guy over my shoulder. What are
Not
you
one
talking
of the
about?
laws of the game. Yeah.
I've been holding back all this time, is what he's saying.
He's had 2 loaves of Pandesal for during halftime.
Man, that shit's gonna make you strong, man. I don't know. Like, if anything,
make you
Costas
fat.
needs more Pandesal. Have it with cheese, have it with butter. I don't know, man. Like, get some gains in, you know.
He's been dipping Pandesal in Greek yogurts and having it for a snack during halftime.
Google calls it a soft and fluffy yeasted roll.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
The name translates to salt bread in Spanish.
Mm.
So, fun fact for all you Spaniards out there.
So Queens has a lot, he says.
Yeah, you turn every every second person in Queens is a Filipino. So,
What the hell?
yeah, I'm serious. We are like abundant in Queens. Like,
Really?
yeah,
I know there's like a huge Turkish population in New York too, but
every second or third person. Yeah, I'm Filipino or I'm half Filipino.
what are they looking at over here? What is this?
They're Googling Pandesal just like us.
They're waiting for
Is that, John, is that how you say it?
it?
How do you say it correctly?
Pandesal.
Pandesal.
But then you got I got the accent, so yeah.
Pandesal.
Pandesal.
No, Pandesal.
If ever we do get together, I'd love to bring you all to the
God
Filipino.
didn't even want to do the comparison evaluation. He was like, "Let me change the subject because you guys both suck." Like,
But who was closer? That's important because everything's a
closer?
competition.
Pandesal.
I would give it 51-49 to Mateusz, man.
Thank you, sir.
What?
Pandesal.
You know what? I don't need.
Oh my God, you even got the accent like
I know.
almost spot on. You're like, Jesus, man. Like, if you were behind a wall right now and you just say that, I would think you're. Yeah.
Pandesal.
Yeah, there we go, man. Like,
What the hell did Ali just do? By the way, he just rolled it out to them,
I missed it. We were talking,
and
about
we just gave a set
Yeah.
piece away because of it. That's all on him.
I missed it. That was from Grab. Oh yeah, I missed it. It was from Gravenberg. I missed it definitely.
I don't think it even happened.
I mean, it's not in the foul. I mean, yeah, it's a foul on Gravenberg,
Wait,
but really,
that's
it's Ali
exaggerated as
who
hell.
puts us in that situation. So that's I give that to Ali for doing that.
Very exaggerated fall there, though.
By the way, the only reason he can speak that well in Filipino is he has a couple of butlers who are Filipino, so he picked it up from that. So
They're the ones that are paid the
there we
best.
go. Elliot's laying down on the job.
Hey man, it makes me want to. So I haven't been home in a while, but I would love to go home now because it's $55. $1 is like 55. almost 55 to 60.
Yeah, but is the buying power translating to? I mean, it could be 55, but it can buy. Okay.
Yeah, it translates. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I would be in Mateusz's social class if I go home.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Ooh, oh, what a save!
I mean, he had to save that. Like,
that up.
Yeah.
Man, when that wall behind me comes down and you guys see the squalor I live in, you guys are gonna be. You guys are gonna be
working in the background trying to make it fake. We're working on a boss.
Or Bandasal now.
I love how the first one he said was like an American Italian accent. Like, we're working on it, boss.
Oh, good
nice. Block. Oh, that's from Gakpo?
That was Gakpo with the block.
That was Gakpo, yeah.
Nice.
Great save.
One thing I love about Ali is like most goalies, that ball bounces back. Oh, that was freaking lucky, man. That was freaking lucky because it's just Mateusz, what's going on, man? Welcome to the Watchalong. How are you liking what you're seeing? Do we even care? Okay, that was just such a dumb foul to give. Like, you can't just punch a guy and take the ball away and just keep playing.
But he didn't. He just extended his hands, and then I already fell.
I mean, that is just...
He fell.
2 hands to the throat. That's not even legal in boxing.
Right.
Whoops.
Oh, I should probably
take this
banner out, right? And put this one instead. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, what is this? It's like defending Arsenal all over again.
What do you guys make of like of the trolling that goes to Arsenal's set piece coach? There are people who just absolutely clown that guy on social media.
I just don't understand all these like set piece coaches, like on the sideline coaching. It's like, dude, what are you doing all goddamn week?
Fair.
You have to tell everybody where to go, like they're like 8 years old or something like that. Do you see Sobostai doing his Gravenberg impression?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, we didn't talk about this actually with Mateusz, because he didn't show up on the morning show. But the Frimpong.
Oh, I will not take that slander.
We did have a Danish throwing coach, but you do not see it on the sideline every time we had a throw-in, telling people where to go and
right, exactly.
And stuff. It was done in practice, executed in the game. That's what a coach is supposed to do. Only I think it's because of Arteta's style, telling people where to throw it like they're like 12. But well, Mateusz, Marnus's question over here.
Wait.
Frimpong.
Wait.
That's a foul.
I
mean, can be
Gakpo, come on.
Foul. I mean, if I'm calling it from a mile away, Frimpong, what do you think?
I like the idea of Frimpong a lot. I like the possibility of the versatility that he provides across the right side because he's not just a right back. I feel like we can see him cover for Mo, and maybe when he goes to
early ball.
There's an assist.
Oh,
that was
come
so
on,
weak.
Bro.
Who shot that?
Chiesa.
That was Chiesa. Now we're 3v3. That is
nice,
a great
nice.
step, dude. That's Kwanzaa. That is a great step.
Who needs Van Dijk?
Here we go again.
I'm just kidding.
Look at that turn of
Here we
pace.
go. Here we go.
Play it.
Yeah.
Mo! No!
How?
Nunez is on. Where's what?
How?
Still
in Dubai. He's still in Dubai. Like, my God.
Oh, dude.
I think that's Luis Diaz with the turn of pace. Like, geez. Like, Gakpo is just underrated.
Right foot.
You gotta,
Right foot.
That, man.
Right foot.
Oh, dude. How the hell did he miss that? Now Trek is looking to join Liverpool. I mean, I'm hoping, going back to Marnus's thing, by the way, because of this window being split into two, the transfer window, I'm hoping we take care of most of the business of the key players now,
right? And
then, maybe do a couple of like opportunity signings or whatever they do afterwards. But that would be nice. And if they can get, I'm not gonna say it, but well, I'm gonna say it. Then if you get Wirtz on top of that, that will be something.
Wirtz?
We're getting more and more of these opportunities, by the way. This game is
It's
opening up more and more.
it's the classic slot. Like he sees what they're trying to do, and then he tweaks the team to accordingly in halftime. Then we get more of the.
I guess the question is when he's going to tweak the personnel on the pitch. You guys think?
Maybe
In
what you
5
said.
minutes.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
5 minutes.
I guess we'll see. If it comes exactly at 60, then I think it was one of those always pre-planned things.
Could be. Yeah, true. Mateusz, where are you from, man? Just out of curiosity. Now we know where Ozan Kabak is, because he knows New York like the back of his hand. Mecca is not even on the bench. He must be
He's
really
hungover from the trip, maybe.
Again, deserved, to be fair. Like you had him marking.
I can't underline this enough. There's Ando. Yeah,
I
not there.
I don't want to see this view. Oh god, that's the worst angle right there.
So, I don't want to be that guy, but again, if that was Nunez, there's always that one guy in the channel. I don't know who he is specifically. Like it varies from time to time, but there's always going to be someone who goes like, if that was Nunez.
Yes.
But then the thing is, bro, this is Nunez every time.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing. So
I mean, he's not going to convert every single one. It's just the fact that you would expect him to put that. I think we're at the stage with Nunez, but we're not even shocked by the miss.
We're shocked when he scores.
It's kind of like Jota, for example. In the last game, there was a situation where I thought, it would have been a goal. Ooh,
I was praying this doesn't result in a goal. I was praying that doesn't result in a goal. Connor looked like Connor Alexander-Arnold there.
Oh, thank God, because that was another foul that we committed over there. Which striker do you guys think we should sign? Marmush says.
Like realistically or dream scenario?
Yeah.
Is there a difference?
Yeah, because dream scenario, I mean, you get someone like Isak for 50 million. Right, but that's not realistic.
Okay, that's not a dream scenario. That's just like a science fiction. No, but knowing their value and how much they will go for. Let's quantify. I thought it was off, by the way, when that pass was released.
I would go for either Alvarez or Ekitike, if it's more realistic. Those are my two.
I think the latter is a lot more realistic.
Yeah, I think Ekitike is a lot more realistic too, but those would just be my two.
I haven't seen enough of him. Like what I've seen of, I'm at the stage where whoever they go with, even if it's like a $40 million player, $20 million player, I have faith in this group to make like the right decision. So that's a good ball. Let's go.
Come on, Connor. Bring back Trent.
Trent would have scored that.
No one moved. The runs were shit, is why.
Yeah, you're right. I think on that one too.
Nice, Sobo.
Okay, Sobo's just boxing out there.
He wants to be taken off.
Yeah, Jones coming in for Sobo slide. Suggested a cash swap for Darwin. No, I didn't shoot it down. I suggested it earlier. It's a lot of money. I'm all for it, but.
Ekitike fits the age profile perfectly as well. 22 years. Geez, that's...
What is he? 30, 40, right?
He has a release clause? I didn't know that.
I mean, in terms of market value, I don't think he has a release clause, to be honest.
No, market value is 50, 55 for him.
Oh, really? I didn't realize it was that high.
For a 22-year-old striker who had just a really good season, stats-wise, hold on. Let me just see. Oh, no.
Oh, great save, man!
It was it froze on me. The screen froze on.
I think it froze for both of us, but not for Tim.
Oh my god! He said great save. I was like, how is that not a goal?
That's what I was thinking. From that spot, that had to be a goal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just a terrible shot. I mean, we give Ali credit for being there, but that's a bad shot. He's shooting it straight at him.
Welbeck as well, a guy that with that experience.
Give a lot of credit to Costas to be there and affecting that shot personally.
Oh yeah, his aura, Tim, the good vibes.
Yeah,
it's just.
I think, and with Ekitike, his build is very He's tall and lean. So I don't know. I like that profile of a player.
Isak, tall and lean as well. Yeah.
Marvin's just like randomly sent, okay, like anyone? Good D over there.
Was that sarcasm?
No, actually.
Okay.
The final defending, not the initial defending, not this right here where he's wide open, but forcing that shot. That's good.
Like
Right?
the shove.
Not a foul, but he couldn't take the shot he wanted.
It's the 60th minute. Bring
There
him
we
on.
go. One
there
pony
you go.
out, the other pony in.
Nunez
Keys
coming on.
off.
Nunez coming in. Like, we are in
Why
for
are we
it.
still bringing Nunez in?
Maybe hoping he'd score, raise that market value a little bit.
This is your last chance,
He saw the writing on the wall, so he's running his ass off now. He's like, I think I'm coming out.
That's pressing. That
Gakpo.
That was one thing as a keeper I never had to worry about.
What, coming out?
Yeah, I'm always playing the full game. I'm not worried about it.
You know what the worst thing is? When you think you're gonna come out, so you do what Chiesa just did, and then it's not you. You're like, oh shit, I thought it was...
You just exerted the rest of your energy you had.
Stick with him. Let's go, Connor. Let's go. That's how you do it.
Look at that. I mean, it is mental. I mean, you know, he's defending like a really tough guy to defend, and he's done fairly well. So
yeah.
That's a dig grip.
Oh, he is? That's right.
You see what trying gets you?
I thought Minta had this thing. Do they have the same hair now? The Mane thing going?
No, I think you just mix them up.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. You see, if that was Trent, he tries a Hollywood ball there. And
play him. Play him. Oh.
Take it, Gakpo.
Oh.
And he's coming off.
Well, on that note, thanks for playing.
It was more of the good Gakpo today, I would say.
Oh, he was decent, I think, yeah. Like more aggressive. Did you ever do the spaghetti legs?
Always.
I always go with Grobbelaar.
Always.
Did you not see the footage of Mateusz saving a penalty we shared on the morning crew? I mean, you got. I'm sure you have that video. Like,
I must have missed that show.
You could easily pull it up.
Play a lot of footage from Mateusz, like where he like gathers all the butlers in the gym and plays basketball with them. Like they're letting him do things. So yeah, we just like
anything to make me look good.
He's like, hey boss, I'm kicking it this way, and he was like, I'm gonna save this penalty.
Kind of like
we played that specific footage on saving a penalty.
I can't stand, by the way, and I'm not doing this to shade Mateusz in any way. Like, this is just a general statement. I can't stand those basketball workouts that they show before the season starts about, like, for example, Ben Simmons hitting threes when he's just wide open, like 100% of the time. And then you got the same folks commenting, like, with the eyes open emoji and stuff like that. Like, dude, let's just give it a rest.
Like you're surprised that this guy that's making $20 million a year can hit one open three,
right? Yeah, my God. Like, I just had to get that out because
so good.
Yeah,
there's a little bit basketball bitterness coming from John now that his boys are out of the playoffs.
Yeah, well, I'm not too mad about that. We didn't have Steph, so.
Oh, you're a Warriors fan?
I am, Mateusz. I don't know if that's gonna, deplete me in your eyes or not.
I'm just surprised. I thought you would have been a Knicks fan.
I like the Knicks, but then see, I grew up.
Oh, here we go. The millennial effect is coming. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I grew up liking Iverson, and when he retired, I was just looking for someone kind of in that mold, kind of like that underdog. Curry kind of ticked all the boxes for me. So.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm not buying that story, but sure.
Like, his first championship, like
Glory Hunter.
I can't get over. By the way, his first championship, he didn't win Finals MVP over Iguodala. Like,
I think Trevor's a Knicks fan.
That's because Iggy had a more impactful Finals.
Yeah, letting LeBron score 40. Like, sure.
Dude, no one could stop LeBron scoring 40.
Yeah.
At least Iggy was playing defense.
Yeah. I mean, I know that's like
So-
the inside joke. Like, he defended LeBron well, but Steph averaged like 27, 6 and 6. Like, clearly the best player on the team. Like, it's just like I felt like they had an agenda against him, and it kind of suits the whole, underdog thing with him to start off his career. Like, now he's getting the recognition that he rightfully deserves, but back then, I swear, like.
I think there's too much weight put on finals MVPs and regular season MVPs anyway. I hate debating that stuff. It just seems so pointless.
Well, that's great because Ozan wants us to debate a bronze.
Oh, God.
Which I could not be
All right.
interested.
Here's the only opinion that matters, and I'm saying that knowing that there are many other opinions that matter too. MJ will forever be seen as the greatest basketball player of all time. LeBron will forever have the greatest NBA career of all time, and that's that.
Look at that. Any other questions you guys have? Let's
I
put
don't.
all to rest right here.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing. So.
Spencer says, "Are you in the Bay Area?" No, he's in Queens. No, I'm just kidding. Where are you at?
I'm in New York. I do not want to go to the Bay Area. For some reason, cost of living is higher than it is here in New York. So
yeah, Bay Area would be great, but the cost of living is pretty obnoxious. Yeah. We're not all princes over here who can afford it.
That's
even
why
Prince can afford to buy a palace there. He's over in Chicago.
That's why I live on the outskirts of Chicago. And if I say that, and I say I live in the suburbs, and I actually tell someone from Chicago I live in the suburbs where I actually live, they smack me in the face because it's not actually Chicago.
Yeah, we'd rather live in a house like we do.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like, when they say I'm from New York, like, oh, where in New York? Like West Village? Nah, New Rochelle, like the suburbs.
You don't count.
Yeah, I don't count.
Oh, look at that space on the left.
Yeah, let Mo take it. Come on, Mo.
Ooh.
Anyone but Darwin.
Square it.
Oh, great ball. Yeah.
Oh, what a pass from Connor.
Oh, no way, man. How is a great question. This is the second time. Honestly, how did the ball get there is another. That's a great move by Jones there.
Running down the way.
Curtis. Oh, that was Bradley who mixed that up?
Yeah, that was Bradley.
I was going to say, I guess it was out. How is he still in there?
Look at that from Connor, man. Connor and...
You know, Mo's only got himself to blame.
That's a great ball.
Square it. Oh, my God.
Who sent that ball over the top? Because that was a great pass.
It cost us?
I think so. Was it?
I think so.
I don't want to say it because Timucin's not going to believe it if we say it.
He has a bright future. Once he gets to the U18s, he's going to be kicking some ass.
Okay, I'll do what I did with the Szoboszlai one here, and shade Ibu for not scoring enough corner goals. A massive dude. He's like 6'5". He can't score from a corner.
He should be getting his head in a lot more. But sometimes the ball isn't there like that.
Oh my goodness! Like, is that Costas?
No, I think that was Bradley again, wasn't it? I know who took that, but that was another horrific set piece.
Offside.
Oh yeah, here he is. Here's the kid.
I was worried because like there was a slight delay, but I was expecting you to just get on his ass the moment.
I wasn't sure it was him, so I didn't want to get on the wrong guy. You know?
Wait, so is Diaz in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Diaz left. Nunez middle.
This is the front three we all wanted.
The center of midfield sometimes has been like wide open for people to just run for like 30 seconds.
Yeah. Speaking of, what a save. That was on the midfield.
Yeah, that was just
that was just
like
leisurely stroll. Like leisurely stroll.
Over there, somebody goes the wrong direction. I don't know who, but
Curtis Jones. Gotta throw a name out there.
Was it?
I don't know, but all I can say is Curtis Jones. Someone's got to say it.
Oh no, he's on. The other guy was off.
we did give a lot of credit to Ali for not usually doing those kinds of rebound saves, but that one wasn't a good one. That was a bad one. Probably could have done a bit better there.
It's just like he has a wide open shot inside the box there. Yeah, I don't put that on. You can't put that on Ali.
I'm not putting the entire thing on Ali. I'm just saying that there's a chance that he could have done a little better in terms of where the rebound was going to go.
He has such strong hands as well, where if he parries it, you'd expect it to go like too far to the left or too far to the right, even. So I get what Mateusz is saying. Like
Spencer says that is absolute crap. I'm assuming he's saying that to Mateusz.
Which part?
I'm assuming he's saying that to the defending, which
midfield, I would say as well.
I would put that on midfield. Like that, they broke through that press very easily somehow.
Kazi is on his Ibu hate train. I needed to check the Discord.
Yeah, I mean he's right too. If Mo finishes one of those, I don't think it matters. Like for this game, it's not like we put the game away. I think they're just going to keep playing like they were. There's not a lot of pressure. Everybody's like playing their game, but yeah, this is like another test for Bradley over here playing against Mitoma now.
Do you guys think Van Dijk sees a minute here?
No, I think it's too late now.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't know. I don't know if really depends on who has 90 minutes in him. Like we've rarely seen Bradley give 90 minutes.
We still might not see it.
Let's do 90 minutes.
I think Mo's got the 90. Gravenberch probably comes off, and
he looked like he needed to come off 50 minutes in.
Who's left? I can see Elliott's not finishing the full 92, but
I think maybe Elliott and Gravenberch would be the two.
Oh, that would have been a good step, but
that might be a pen. That might be a pen.
I don't think they will give that just because it looked soft, but
it is Costas.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a kid.
Let's see if he cost us.
Oh, good one.
Oh, come on.
I think from the other side, you're going to see him yank the jersey this side. No.
No, never.
That's too soft, even for. I mean, just a little kid kind of play.
And you're against Costas. You should be winning that.
I think they'll call it because I think he clipped his ankle there. They might call it.
At the very end, right?
Yeah. I'm surprised that you think that was less of a penalty than the other one.
The other one, there is clear contact. If that guy falls right away, that's a penalty.
What does clear mean to you?
Hitting the knee.
He grazed it, maybe.
It was hit. He just took one extra step, then fell down. I think it's any other proper, if it's like Sterling, that's a penalty right away because the moment he feels somebody touch him, he's going down. The dude tried to stay up, realized he couldn't stay up, then fell, and we got away with that one, I think. But did we get away with this one yet?
I think we did.
Yes.
This looks like kind of a stick with what was called on the pitch thing.
I think so too. It's just too soft to be a penalty. Somehow after the subs, we really fallen off.
Because Sobo's off.
Yeah,
no one can do what Sobo does
anymore. We're not there were a lot of times that we were going 4-on-4 and stuff, and those have disappeared. Send them.
Ball.
See, that's the only thing. Trent probably sends that proper.
I didn't notice. Was he on the squad?
Yeah.
Ooh, yes, he is.
Okay.
I think I was most of the people. That's the first thing they looked at, kind of a deal.
I want to forget it so badly. I didn't even try to look.
I don't know. Is there a scenario where he comes in? But then why would you have him go against Mitoma?
Yeah,
That's a
if
great goal.
if he comes in, we
good.
concede. We concede. Off? No.
I don't think so. That's wishful thinking by.
No.
I don't see that blonde streak in Minte like you did.
No, I was just like looking at that, so I'm like, maybe they switched hairstyles,
Just
or I've been calling the wrong guy all this time. Ando is coming in for.
all right. So we're gonna sit back for the last 15 minutes.
No, I think Ando is coming in for Elliott and Jones pushes up.
I think he's coming in for Gravenberch and Elliott pushes up.
Oh, you think so? That's.
Gravenberg looked like he wanted to come out by the 50th minute.
Ozan says the closer is coming in. There's not much to close over here. Oh,
Nice.
That's
Let's
a
go.
yellow. Come on, Mo.
Just do it once.
Oh.
I think he could have looked for Darwin there. Or, I don't know. Sweep it.
Is Elliott gonna be?
Oh. Left.
Mo does not want to give it up. You can see he's just.
This guy is something.
Yeah, he avoided the ball. Like, what are you
You're
doing?
like dodgeball.
Yeah. He jumped over the ball. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, okay. That's good refereeing. That's great refereeing.
Is that the Darwin? Hopefully.
For getting out of the way.
Yellow for cowardice.
Ooh. I think Elliott has had a good game, really. It's kind of not fair to expect him to be Szoboszlai. That's not who the guy is. So.
Bradley.
Ando at right back. Anyone but Trent says slots.
Now he means it. He said that last week.
I feel like if Trent comes in, we concede.
For the lore. It just makes too much sense.
Yeah.
That can come in the last 5.
Jota?
Oh, damn. Is Jota still on the bench?
I think so.
Come on, Mo.
He's just getting greedy.
Just trying to get the assists. Yeah, Wataru is playing right. Or is it No, Gravenberg is up there. So.
Or Kwanzaa moved over to the right.
So Ando, maybe because Ando knows Mitoma well, they're like tights. So defends them at practice in the national team. He wouldn't do that to his national team captain, David.
Embarrass him now.
This is just wishful thinking.
Oh, what a ball.
Oh, whoa.
Oof.
I don't know what O'Reilly.
Oh, thanks for touching that, bro, because, yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah.
It just doesn't feel like. I mean, anybody can score. It's that kind of game, but it does feel like they're a lot closer than we are.
Yeah, I think Mo's miss earlier from Bradley. I feel like that was it for us. Happy to be proven wrong, of course.
No, this game is going to end 4-2.
4-2.
Yeah.
Man, if this is right.
I'm not saying for who though.
Either way, I'll give you both. Either way. Who needs?
Look at that! Look at that Endo run.
Look who needs trans. Look at Endo doing the overlap. The thing is, like, they're okay with the draw too, I think. So
Yeah. I would say we were playing at.
oh my god,
Oh,
seriously,
Costas.
dude.
Oh, he's gonna try.
Who do you think it is?
There we go. There we go. Show him the strength. Let's go.
Pull his hair.
Pull his hair, he said. Oh, God.
Go, Joel.
Nunez, play Nunez.
Nunez was already offside, so thank God
He
you didn't
was?
play Nunez.
I didn't see it. Oh, good idea.
He had Elliott there. Probably could have made that.
There we go. I don't know why I still have hope that Nunez is onside.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was off. He was past at that point.
I should not give him that benefit of the doubt. My God.
What I said earlier, manage your expectations. You'll be a much happier person.
Secrets to a Happy Life by the Prince.
Always set yourself up to be disappointed. That way
Oh,
you
that's
can
a
feel
great
good.
ball.
Oh.
Oh,
No. Oh.
In the vicinity.
Actually, was a terrible pass from Lucho there.
I feel like he could have taken it himself.
That's why I feel like Kwanzaa being written off is a bit too harsh.
Who's writing Kwanzaa off, though?
A lot of people.
Really?
The fact that I think we need another like the center back everybody wants is to be a number 2 or a 3, not just like a future prospect. So
Well, I think part of it's rotation. The other part of it is knowing that there's only maybe 1 or 2 years of good Verge left. So you need someone that is able to step up there. And if we don't believe in Konate being here for long term, that's probably why we need a guy of that profile to come in.
I think it's just the fact that we don't know about Gomez, because I would have a lot more faith about Gomez, but just release it.
Yeah, that's like old Jones all over again.
Never mind, it cost us, so I wouldn't release it either.
Come. I ran. No, that's just bad Diaz as well. It's like bad everyone.
That's
bad
Diaz,
Kurt.
like Michael Scott. Sometimes I stutter a sentence. I just don't know where it goes. He just started a run. He doesn't know where he's going either. So come on, Mo, do your thing.
Ugh.
I know what that thing was.
Yeah. I'd throw in a Jota. I don't know why. I feel like a weird chance.
I don't know why either.
A weird chance can come in, and then he'd just be there. But then this is just me with my glass half full perspective, thinking that this is still old Jota. You know what
Who
I
are you
mean?
taking out though? I think the Jota sub has been
Elliott?
gone. Do not take him Mo out. Oh, I guess you could take Elliott out.
Yeah.
Is Jota even on the bench?
I think he is.
He's on the bench eating pandasols.
Panda said.
Scarfing him down.
Oh, he's not. That's my bad.
Yeah, who's left?
Gomez
This is what we were talking about. Put Gomez in.
at the 9. Give him his goal. From a Mo assist. You've got all defenders left and Quavine.
Yeah, this is it.
So anyone who could change the game is on the pitch. John, what is sinigang?
Oh, it's like a pork or fish dish that's sort of based with how do I say this?
Correctly.
So it's a mix. Correctly, yeah. It's basically pork or fish mixed with like tomato, string beans, spinach, and.
That is horrible defending.
That's off.
I don't know if he's off, dude. If
He's
not
off.
off,
I did
that's
not
horrible
see.
defending.
He's
It
off by
looks
2
like he was
yards.
off.
2 yards.
I don't know. We'll see.
Glass half empty.
I don't know.
2 inches. He's still off though.
His left leg might be. I feel like his left leg.
That's Kwanzaa kind of dragging butts, pulling up right after I.
Wait, where's our left back? Why is he between? Why is Costas between Konate and Kwanzaa there?
He's just a kid. Let him play it.
He can't keep getting away with this.
Draw the lines, maybe.
The dish sounds good though.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was the dish? I was watching this. It was some pork mixed with what?
With tamarind, string beans, spinach, tomatoes.
A lot of vegetables involved, but
Yeah. It adds. It's a bit sour, but it doesn't sound as appetizing if I describe it. But it's really good, especially on like cold days. I could have a ton of that with
so
rice.
it's more like a stew. It's not like something you eat with rice or something.
No, you eat with rice. Yeah, you eat it with
Oh, you
rice.
eat it with rice. Okay.
Yeah, like you pour the soup all over the rice. Oh my god, that's glorious. I think he's. This is taking so long. I feel like he's on.
He's on, dude. I thought he was on.
I thought his
The
left
moment
leg.
it was fast. I thought it was on.
The fact that he goes like no, maybe it's off.
Yep, it's goal. That is
Oh,
horrible defending and
Yeah.
coming out late by Kwanzaa.
Is DJ Hinchelwood?
I don't think it's Konate playing him on.
I think it was Kwanzaa.
I thought it was Kwanzaa too.
Wait, did we still win the league? Just checking.
We did with the league.
It took this long with the semi-automated.
That's what I understand. Yeah, I mean, isn't this? Yep. He's
Like
on.
that.
Yeah.
That's a lot. He's a lot more on than it looked like.
Is it? I thought it was easily Kwanzaa. Konate nowhere near. I think Kwanzaa coming out late on that one. But I mean, that's the thing. It's just like ending the season like this slightly bugs me. I don't know. Not fully bugs me, but at the end of the day, you're gonna look at the points, and it's not gonna look. I don't know.
I was gonna ask actually, how much like weight do you guys put us? Like, if we finish from the like, what are we now? 86. We lose this game, max. We're at 83. We win next game, max. We has 86. Where are you with that? Because I remember someone saying like they want to get to at least 90 or close to 90 just to make like
That was our conversation, I think, when we guaranteed it and like what do we want to do the last 4 games and stuff like that. But
right.
I mean, that ship had sailed, I think, when he came out and said like Slot doesn't care.
I mean,
So now
yeah,
our max is 86 basically.
87.
If you lose this.
If we lose, the max is 87.
Oh, it's 87. My bad.
No,
It's not your bad.
We have 83.
We're 84.
No, I think you're looking at Google right now, which hasn't updated the score.
I'm
So
not looking at it. I wasn't looking at anything. Hold on.
Oh, you're
No.
just pulling it out. Okay, well, I thought you were a bit more scientific than that. No, it is. We're at 83 right now.
Okay, 86 max. No, you're right. All right. Fair enough.
That
Man.
still wins the league in like 85% of seasons before the Man City era. So.
I mean, it just becomes like, it wouldn't matter if you wanted to, if the will was there, if you play
Yeah.
with your, Van Dijks and all that kind of stuff, I think you win these games. But even the
Yeah.
Chelsea game, I felt like, it's just a mentality thing. I mean, these teams are not that far off. So if your mentality is not all there,
Yeah,
we were talking earlier, like Mateusz was saying, like, yeah, they're professionals and everything, but the other guys are professionals too. So there's a kind of like a motivation thing going, and nothing like, beating the champions at home. But here we tie it up.
Pen, give it to Mo. Pen, give it to Mo.
Nunez.
Yeah, Nunez was
Mateo.
just looked very weak there.
Let's hope the 4-2 prediction does not hold over here.
Looks like-
Whoops. I guess the only thing, seeing that graphic, that they haven't lost consecutive away games since April 23. That's the only bad thing, I guess. It's a little blemish as records like that. But
Yeah,
I don't
exactly. It just puts like, I don't know. It just feels like you're
But then,
kinda-
But then in a few years, it'll say we haven't lost 2 consecutive away matches since 25, and we'll remember that as the year we won the league anyway, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, next year, no one's going to remember, I guess, these last 4 games and go like, oh, yeah, they were shit in the last 4. Well, yeah, they won the league.
And there could be 3 or 4 new guys in the starting 11, and we are not going to compare the teams because they're going to be different.
Yeah.
Like, I would have been even okay with the 2-2, to be honest.
I would have taken a draw with how rotated we are. Like,
there's still time.
Minutes.
If a goal is coming, who does it come from?
Nunez.
I would say Diaz.
It would be very unexpected, so that's kind of a Nunez kind of goal.
It's got to be Mo.
It has.
This Mo second half of the season thing has got to be studied.
I mean, Mo was right. He was sorry. I mean, but he had chances to finish today. Like, normally he would have finished those, but.
Where did they get 8 minutes? Oh, from the VAR, I guess.
Well, I'm not a fan of this Ibiza pool. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing. And he even said it, like, physically they're going to be ready, but just like mentality-wise, it's kind of like different. But what disappoints me, for example, in that last goal is, like, I thought he had a pretty decent game, and then, like, little things like that makes you lose faith in a guy like Kwanzaa for, like, the bigger picture, because this could have been an important game, and is he still gonna do the same thing?
I feel like, back to that discussion that you brought up, why people write off Kwanzaa is because of what we could get for it. Like the homegrown.
See, yeah, I don't like that. That's what I mean, though. That's the part I don't like. Like, you're like, oh, we can sell him, get money, so let's just sell him. That sounds like a FIFA move to me.
I mean,
there's a reason why you can sell him too, though, right? I mean, he's an asset.
Yeah.
But part of it is the experience of knowing that this club doesn't buy without selling. So there are fans that are trying to think of who can net you the most money so that you could buy someone.
Right.
Because otherwise you're stuck not buying anyone, or you don't have the money.
And I don't even know if Slot rates it. Like, I don't think he rates him enough for him to be like, for you to tell me just straight up into my face right now, he has a future. I don't know. I couldn't say that.
I just like that, I mean, here's the problem is when he makes a mistake, man, it's rough. And part of that is the position, obviously, but still, like, like United game and stuff like that. He's made some, like, howlers that have been, like, kind of scary. Yeah. I just don't know. I mean, he's a center back and he's a young kid. There's going to be some mistakes. There's going to be some growing pains. Unless this club is not going to go buy, like, a 27, 28-year-old established center back, so you are going to get another young guy who is going to make mistakes. I mean, we don't watch like Bournemouth every game. I'm assuming Højsung makes mistakes here and there too, but we don't watch it every day game, like analyze the hell out of it to be able to know like incoming young players. So
yeah. Oh
nope, that's out.
Costas would have been done dirty there, thankfully.
Yeah, in that sense, I think it's disappearing.
Palace game at Anfield is now a cup final. I would at least like us to give our all in the trophy lift game, right? Like,
gonna win that game 4-0. I'm not worried.
The funny thing is they're gonna be all kind of like in a too, so and I don't know, the home crowd might be different, but I don't know, like with the 11 he's gonna put out there, the end of that game I kind of expect it to be like this. I mean, it is natural to be like pretty disconnected out there and stuff, but I mean, you can kind of tell when the midfield is obviously disconnected. It doesn't matter who you have on top. That's why it's like the most important aspect. That's why when people always put it as an afterthought, like beefing up the midfield, that kind of scares me, because when the midfield doesn't function, it doesn't matter who you sign up top.
Kind of like the Chelsea game.
Reinforcements incoming.
It's kind of like the Chelsea game. Like, if we started McAllister there, I think we win. And here, if he played at least like a few minutes, I feel like
I
we
think
win.
so too. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you have Van Dijk, I don't think that last goal even happens, for example. But
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the only time I feel where we've shown like Liverpool throughout the majority of the season, when we won the league, was the first half against Arsenal. The rest has been like cruise control, half a gear. Like
No,
not
the
even
first-
for
The first 3 months were pretty great.
oh no, he's like talking about once we guaranteed it.
yeah. Once we get
Yeah.
That we
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
played well in.
yeah, just the first half against Arsenal and
Yeah.
nothing else.
It'd be nice to if you could nick one
Yeah.
over here, but doesn't really like you don't even get that feeling like oh we could get one over here or anything. So the hell?
Oh,
No, well, it was fun. I guess that's what matters, right? At this point.
Yeah, I
Fun.
mean I think that's where we're at right now. It kind of sucks though. I mean, you know, my competitive nature doesn't really suit well for these games, but
Yeah.
like does it really matter at the end of the day? I just don't want
It
Don't
matters
like-
for Arsenal fans, I guess.
to in this. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could be that and win, but then not win crap. But
They'd be like, "Yeah, see, this is exactly why they don't deserve to win the league. They don't even treat it with respect." Something like that. Like the thing is, the way that we're playing now has been Arsenal the entire year, like just dropping points off of winning positions every time. So
let's go. We got a minute over here. Let's squeeze one in.
this is Darwin time. Historically,
Historically,
oh,
what
that was
is that?
awful. That was just telegraphed. My God.
yep.
Oh, speaking of telegraph, what does that cost us? He's gonna cost us, isn't he?
Was that Costas?
It's-
No, I don't even know where Costas is.
I think that's Curtis.
Is Costas still even playing?
I think he is.
He's so tired.
Oh, he just got back.
He just got back.
I
Yeah.
was like, whoo! It's like, I was all the way up there.
Oh yeah.
That's a throw in. That's like when you're up, like when we're winning easily on FIFA. These are the kind of things that Mateusz tries, John. Like just
Shut.
Why not?
why?
And then Hertzler is how Timucin's reacting over the mic.
We never finished it actually, but I could never really get into this year's game. I don't know. And the Ultimate Team is out of control, and I wrapped up my season's career already pretty much. So, and that's the final 3-2.
We did it
Yes.
We
Well
won the
done,
league.
Liverpool.
again.
83 points.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks, especially having the lead. I have to admit. I mean, it's kind of like it bugs me. It doesn't hurt. Hurt is too strong of a word, but it does kind of like bug me. It's just like a sour taste.
It's
to
an
it.
annoyance. It's an
Yeah.
annoyance, but it's not going to ruin the day.
I've learned to just take it easy after like we got smashed. Was that 5-0 against City 5 years ago? Then we coming off of winning the league, and I was just like, yeah, I should not get carried. I was so pissed, by the way, when we drew 1-1 to Burnley during that stretch of games, because I think we were going also for the record where we won
there was
every
a thing.
single.
There was a
Yeah.
streak going, right?
Yeah.
The one that Robertson equalized, or Robertson takes the lead or something like that, and then
Yeah.
we equalize. I remember.
Yeah.
that.
After that stretch, I
We're
was
just
like,
touring now in fourth gear.
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I don't know. That's kind of like, in a way, bugs me, but it's almost like semi-disrespectful and spoiled, probably, to be bugged by it at the same time. But it just doesn't sit very well. And I feel bad for Mo, man. He still could not get his numbers. And you know what? Like, I can tell by reactions of players. Some of them are bugged by this. A guy like Mo, this bugs, not only because he didn't get his numbers and stuff, but they're more winners and stuff. So 3 guards of honors and just 1 point. So it'll be 4, hopefully 4-4 if we make that happen next thing. Yeah, losing any game of football is not a good feeling. And yeah, that's the thing. It's kind of like, I mean, these are like preseason, like you were saying, Mateusz. But so what did we learn today, John, as we wrap things up?
Some of the boys are still
what was it? Polenka? Panenka?
Pandesal.
Pandesal, sorry.
Yeah.
Are you're not see he's got penalties in his head now. He's trying to think of Panenka. He's trying to think of ways that Costas could have scored a better penalty to make it really
could have won us the game. Yeah, that's all I learned today was that probably
and Sinigang as well.
Yeah.
It's a tasty dish.
Filipino cuisine is all we learned out of today. But what did you learn?
And sticko, yeah, which is long chocolate wafers. Yeah, it's really good. We buy from this outlet called Wee. I don't know if you've heard of it. WEEE. It's not just Filipino, it's Asian cuisine in general, like Asian snacks, Asian everything. It's legit. Like they have it delivered to your house. It's awesome.
Oh, with an exclamation point. Like, wee!
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Miss me some Filipino snacks, man. Like
holy cow.
Yeah. Why holy cow?
Is there one in Chicago?
Well, there's a lot of like stuff. I mean
there probably is in Chicago, yeah. Like
it is. And you can actually like sort by. Oh, there we go. Filipino.
See, the away fans are still having fun.
Yeah,
they're dancing. They know.
I don't know. Would you be having fun? I mean, I guess you would be having fun because you'd be there in an away game. But also, at the end of the day, if you're losing, it would not be. We have Jollibee.
Oh, Jollibee is fire, man.
What is Jollibee? God damn,
it's our local fast food joint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, chicken is. I still miss the chicken.
Oh, is that the
one with the bee with the corn with the bee mascot? Yeah, I love how we're just talking about Jollibee while Saidu is like giving some legitimate analysis here, where kids could have scored. It's just like a reflection of.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just
how's Andre doing, by the way?
That's why, like, Saidu still wants like a number 6. He was like talking about it this
morning. Listen. To be fair to Saidu, it wouldn't hurt to get a ball winner. It wouldn't hurt to get a ball winner. Like in these like away games where we need like a midfield who just lock it down. Yes, it would be nice.
But if this was 2 months ago, we'd see McAllister,
we win,
and
we win.
It's
we win easily. With how open they are, like we win easily. I don't know.
So we didn't learn anything. Is that what you're saying?
No, we didn't learn shit. We didn't learn shit.
we learned that Chiesa can play 60 minutes if need be. He can be on the field for 60 minutes. Let's say that's about it.
Yeah, I really didn't learn anything. Really did not learn a single thing in this game.
Bradley looking pretty good, I would say so.
But I'm still in the same spot. I'm not comfortable with Bradley playing someone as your regular starting right back.
Which is good. We got.
So if Frimpong is here, where you can rotate or use Frimpong differently and stuff, that'll be a different deal. But hey, I'll be back. We'll see if those guys learned anything from today's game with Bickler and Galley. 7:00 Central, 8:00 Eastern. So do tune in for that. We'll talk a little bit about that. Talk a little bit about the Frimpong, Carcass, Wirtz ordeals. Maybe we'll get some more updates. I doubt it's only like 3 hours away. But gentlemen, thanks a lot for hopping on the watch along. Thanks to all those joining us. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, grab a friend by the ear. Send them an invite. Like I say, we just go by word of mouth. So just spread the word. And we'll see. Jimbo, you're not staying up tonight, man? Jimbo is sick of the evening shows because he has to stay up till like 1, 2 in the morning. He's probably suffered enough last week. So, but do tune in if you're not sleeping and the time difference doesn't hurt you. 7:00 Central, 8:00 Eastern. We'll see you guys now. Take care.